G'day guys, I'm here in the beautiful Mount Piolet, Chiltern National Forest, just next to Reedy Creek. We're going to be setting up and camping overnight to run my new sluice. I've got a brand new highbanker made by a guy out in Albury called Trevor. Trevor makes this wonderful sluice. It is very good, they're very affordable. He makes a few dozen at the start of every season. Well worth looking up on some of the prospecting forums. And what we're going to do is take his sluice and we're going to run it down into the creek in Reedy Creek here and see how much gold we can find. I found a little bit of gold in one nice spot with it a little bit earlier in the week. So this time we're going to give it a red hot crack over about a day and a half and see just how much we can pull out of it. So hopefully by the end of this we'll be sitting there with a big pile of gold, and if we're not, oh well, that's all right. It's going to be a hell of an adventure. I've got a mate coming, Darcy, who's going to be here later on this evening, and he is going to help me hopefully dig a big hole tomorrow as well, and yeah, let the adventure begin. Lunch. Alright, just after lunch, we're doing the lunchtime clean out. I'll show you the black sand. If you can see it, it is full, like down to about there. So we're going to find out. We know Reedy Creek's good for its black, but we want gold in it. That's the problem. So a bit of luck, this will have a lot of gold. Okay, second wash of the day. I did my minus mile, so there was a decent amount of gold in there. Nothing that I would get overly excited about, but it wasn't terrible. I've pretty much worked this side as hard as I can without it being inefficient. So what we're going to do now is move spots after I do this, hopefully there'll be a little bit more gold in this, and then see if we can't find somewhere new. Well, we just finished with the old hole. I've had some lunch, and now what we're doing is starting a new one. So we were just here digging in and around that big rock that's almost completely submerged. I can't get much more in there. There's really tight corners and angles. I've used the yabby pump and small shovels and all that. And now we're in this one right next door. Now this hole here had a couple of really nice boulder heads sticking up, so I'm clearing as many little rocks and bigger boulders as I can, and then we're going to start the sluice up and start again. I've got some alright gold so far, so hopefully this streak continues. I want to work over the next day, this hole, and then that one down in there, and a bit of luck we'll get a lot of gold from all three of them.
You're sleepy. You're sleepy.
Well, it's been a very long and extremely taxing day. I dug two holes. The first hole was a boulder that I'd already worked one edge on, and it had produced a good little bit of gold, about a 0.15. You know, not a huge amount, but good. And then I worked all the way around that rock, and I pulled out quite a bit of gold. It got to a point where it was just untenable to keep going. It just boulders and huge rocks that you can't move, and nowhere to roll them even if you could. So I moved spot, which was literally next door. I just tried to follow the clay reef, and there was a nice little dip and hole there, so we dug down there and we found really good gold. It just keeps going though. Like, I haven't finished it and I'm just exhausted. It's like 5:30 now, so we're gonna just rest for the night. I'm gonna try and pan off some of this gold before it gets dark and cook some dinner, and with a bit of luck we will have maybe half a gram to a gram, I'm thinking. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. Well, Sean's come back, the guy that I met yesterday prospecting. He's got his sluice and his pump and everything down here, and what we're going to do is dig out this place, which is in a string where I was digging yesterday. I pulled out probably half a gram, I think. You would have seen the photo before of it. So we're going to dig this hole out and hopefully get him a lot of gold. Stuck it underground. Roll it up by a shovel. You see it's coming down.
Put the bucket on top of it.
Yeah, just underneath that end mat.
Just a little piece there.
So, old mate's giving me a hand to work the hole that I was working yesterday and get that finished hopefully. We worked this hole, look, we made it pretty big. And we pulled out a nice bit of gold from it, or a lot of black. You can see all the black. And let's see if I can show you any gold. Oh yeah, there we go. So, plenty of gold in there. Now we'll try the next hole and we'll see what happens. He found a shitload. We've done good. We dug in the right place. A couple of hours work. Maybe what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Here we go. Turn it on. Grab that. Gotcha. So zeroed. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't see it, oh well. No, I know it's not. Could you hit tear for me? Oh no. Yeah, hit tear. Okay. Alright, here we go. There you go. Exactly the same as you. It's all in. 0.7. Nice.